Up front, down the middle, and that works out fine. Robinson set away from number 5, Wisconsin. And Michigan did the same against number 6, Purdue. So both of these squads are coming off of games where they're competitive and they're doing what they need to do. And there's one block out of Michigan, a much needed one. Bertowski now with the serve. Bertowski will get a service ace here. Definitely bit Michigan State's butt, and I know for a fact it's done the same for Michigan as well. So it's a back and forth array of things. Good swing, but it's going to go out of play, and Franklin just can't land it in. We are seeing fans turned around at the gate right now from the booth. That is how packed Jenison is, folks. I mean, this is a big deal in the state of Michigan for people who like volleyball. From the back line, fine kill there. On the move, and Michigan does the same thing on the other side. Because we're in for a good one here in Jenison today. Off the slide, oh, just missed out of play. Good eye there, but taking those big swings, risking them, making mistakes sometimes. Emma Monks again with the block up front. Here's from the far side, off the fingertips, hits the line. That's a fine play. Cabin Gailey with the swing in play. From the back line, good dig there by Gibbs. From the back line, Cabin Gailey. Grant will stuff it up. One-timer, and the one-timer goes through. That's a crazy number to think about. And of course, before she was here at Michigan State, she was at Western, so they have a really good relationship with Western and tend to play non-conference games with them every season as Michigan will get the scoring run settled down. It's a defensive specialist, a role that I have actually played. Floater up top. From the back line. Gibbs will pop it back up. We'll try it again. Near side, Franklin, no. Good rally developing here. Grant will pop it up. Far side, Jones, no. Bishop will pop. Freebie over for the Wolverines. Jones, off the fingertips, miscommunication, and Paige Jones does what she does best. Music now with the serve. Edmonds with the receive. Franklin, stuffed up, pop back up. Good save there by Michigan State. Franklin gets stuffed up again. Doesn't work the first time, we'll try it the second time. Off of that timeout. Wonder what Kathy had to say in that huddle. What would you say if you were Kathy?
I mean, I'm going to stick to my guns here.
Near side swing, Franklin. Grant with a beautiful dig. From the back line, trying to float it in, and what a fine play there. Gibbs. Near side, Franklin. Jones. Saved there by Gibbs. Franklin kind of just swings this one over. Up front, down the donut, nothing there. Franklin can't land a good diving save. Jones again, and Paige Jones took her 3 tries, but the third time's a charm. Take a look at this again. Big swing. And we see this in real time. It's like, goodness gracious, but they're so... Near side. Stuffed up, away it goes, though. Good swing that time. But what are you feeling as a true freshman playing in a game like this?
I mean, I would think a lot of nerves, but, I mean...
Here's Lauren Gibbs. Little shadow floater. From the back line, and what a power kill there.
Take a look at that again.
That power.
Man, never a doubt.
Cabin Gailey. Good angle by her, and she'll take a kill. Gibbs will pop it up. From the back line, Sarah Franklin crosses the plane and point Michigan State. That's a big one. I know where you're like, I know I can hit it lightly and get the point.
And that's a hard skill to have.
Oh, it is. They make it look so easy. There's a nice easy kill by Robinson.
Well, and she hasn't been in, I think, in 6 contests. Last 6. Ooh.
And there's Cabin Gailey on the other side. So For those of you new to volleyball, 25 is the score you want to go to. Win by 2. Big swing, big kill. Michigan up by 1 here in this tight set 1. Johnson, get the ball back. Johnson again trying to float it in. She now puts it up. Wolverines the opportunity to respond, and nothing out of that one. Swing and a dig. Cross-court kill attempt, nothing there, and miscommunication! Monks thought Franklin was getting it. Franklin didn't know that.
This is absolutely packed.
It lives up to his name, am I right?
It really does.
Off the timeout. Called dead. Point Michigan State. What's the call?
Yep.
Here's Monks. Jones. Oh, Pace. Jones.
It's also where the kills come into play, too.
Set point number 1 to Michigan. Oh, goodness gracious me. Tied up at 24-all. Here we go. Jones. Off the fingertips. Here's the Spartans' opportunity. Here we go. Franklin floats it in. Save. Freebie to the Spartans. Cullen. Battle up front. And it's a good kill.
Loss. Keep going.
I mean, a 25-23 scoreline is pretty much as close as it can get. So both of these squads fought it out. Michigan came up on top of that. Off the front line, quick set, out of play. Good eye by Lauren Gibbs that time. So here's Edmonds, as you saw Donziger and O'Gorman having a fun time. Swing by Franklin, nothing off of that, off the fingertips. Quick set, nice diving save by Gibbs. Still alive, Jones will bump it over. Quick set, quick kill, Emma Monks, give it to her. Michigan's 3. And Reagan, can you consider both of these teams to be blocking teams as Paige Jones drops one in the donut?
Those blocking skills, we've already seen it with the Michigan State team and Nia Gross and everyone up top.
Monk slides that one away. In the past few years have very strong blockers up front that's been able to run their games. Here's Emma Monks again off the fingertips. Jones. Jones gets stuffed up. It's in. Johnson. Nothing out of that one. Here's Paige Jones again. Gets blocked up. Freebie over. Then Johnson puts it over the net. Mistake on her end.
They're going to have to find some other players, that can step up and take that spot.
I like to say often that the Spartans got lucky by finding Sarah Franklin when they did with the graduation of Alyssa Kardowski as Nia Gross goes in for the block.
And that's what makes Kathy George and Mark Rosen so... Oh.
There's a slide by 4-year starting libero for Michigan State that's now initially replaced by Edmonds, but now by Lauren Gibbs as there's a stop up front. It's probably part of the reason why they're both over that 600-plus club too, isn't it? Paige Jones, goodness me. That ball bounced off all the way to the scores table. Cabangale. She will take the point. Goes on the other end of the scores table. Shallow floater, Grant will get it. From the back line, oh my gosh, Paige Jones. I mean, they're fast. You blink and you miss them. Emma Monks. Here's Grant. Far side in the Wolverines. Back-to-back kills for them. Johnson with the serve. Cabangale stopped out of play. Good angle by her.
I think it took them a while to get into that system and find that groove, but they've definitely found it. We've been playing some really good volleyball lately.
We'll try Paige Jones again, and this time the offset hit. But again, easier said than done, like anything in life.
Absolutely.
Set was too low from Bishop. And it's untimed too, you know. It's one of those sports that's untimed. So just kind of, just a matter of getting those points and whatever rate that may be. Lands out of play. You know, she likes to do that. I mean, I know Coach Rosen likes to do that too, but they'll pull players as there's a service ace by Hannah Grant. And just for whatever reason that might be. Blocked up front, and the Wolverines will take the point. But I think that's so important because...
But I mean, it's harder to transition those positions when you don't start out like as that. If you're starting out on the net, transitioning back to defensive specialist, that's not easy.
No, it's not. You have rotations you got to think of. You have, you know, positioning you got to think of. Good rally coming off here. Wolverines took the point off the timeout from Michigan State. They'll take the second one as well as the ball was just handled on the Spartan side. Cullen checks in, the bright Michigan native, the former Bulldog in the KLAA. Dominant performance. My alma mater, Novi, is, I think, at 4-peats or something like that. The sport of volleyball, it's so competitive. From the back line. Another kill by the Wolverines, and Rosen is having his game plan executed. From the back line, and Gibbs mishandled that one.
And who was that? Jess Maruzik.
The kills have been spread all over the court, to say the least. Here's Spartans for another opportunity. Franklin wants another one. Grant with what a fine dig. Stuffed up front, Nia Gross. Just a phenomenal story behind her and her journey to get to Michigan State. Here's Nia Gross in the slide attempt. Yes! So give a block to her and then give a kill to her.
The Hikaru Kudo special.
Yeah, right? Oh, it's up and Nia Gross! Maybe that one's it! No, it's called Michigan. That was a weird sequence of events, but at the end of the day, that ended up to be a Wolverine point. And Kevin Gailey says, all right. Far side, nice, popped up, but it's going to go into the reserve seats. Wolverines on the move. Here's Jones off the finger. Oh, goodness me. That off-speed kill. Get an attack for the backline as well. She really is a threat anywhere on the court. Bianca Cavangale, excuse me, on the court for the Spartans, and I love it. She's almost kind of like forgotten about too because there's like Sarah Franklin out there, and you got Rebecca Poljan, so she kind of comes up from nowhere. As Cavangale tried to do that from the backline again. Freebie Michigan State. Near side, Franklin couldn't get enough height on that one. Big point for the Wolverines. George's jungle is packed today. Floater by Emma Monks. Toward the end of set number 2 here. Wolverines up a set to none. Here's Michigan State. Franklin gets the kill.
Sarah Franklin doing what Sarah Franklin does.
Spartans now down by 1. They're going to give it to Paige Jones. Saved by Michigan State. No, call dead.
As a setter many moons ago, I can definitely contest to that.
Service ace, Michigan! Is Kathy going to call a timeout? She is.
You just know Kathy George like the back of your hand by now.
Should I become an assistant coach after this?
Ask her if she needs it. She has an open spot on the roster.
Floater lands in! Oh, fine play there by the Wolverines. Ruzick a moment ago with the kill. Michigan State's got to stay alive. Franklin, Grant, Wolverines chance to end it. Here's Jones. Trying to take it to half, not out of that one. Here's Franklin again. Gets blocked up and saved by Gross. Try it again for Franklin. Goes out of play, no touch. Point Wolverines. Michigan. as we're back. And big swing by Franklin and take a kill there.
But we did get to see a lot of Pole Jane earlier in the season, and, you know, maybe she can be back. I mean, she's dressed.
I was going to say, she's dressed. She might pop in here. She was warming up as well, as there's a point by Michigan. They got to force, I should say, through the fifth. They got to win all of them. And Wolverines are coming off of a 4-set win in Ann Arbor earlier this season, as there's a point on the far side. Near side, Cabangale gets stuffed, saved by Franklin. Freebie over to the Wolverines side. Jones wants it. No, it's going to go down the middle instead, floating into Donut. Colin will pop it up. Cabangale. No, nothing there. Didn't break the plane.
Michigan already up 2.
Service error, or I should say receiving error by Franklin. Service ace by Hannah Grant. During a very short, might I tell you, 5-minute halftime. Franklin mishandled that, but just saved. Near side, saved. Cabangale wants to get a point back for Spartans. Nothing there. Straight back to Michigan State. Donziger will get it. Far side, off the fingertips, Grant. From the back line. Saved out of that one, but floated back to the Wolverine side. Near side swing. One touch and goes back to Michigan. Jones. Off the fingertips. We'll try it again. Jones. That time goes over, but doesn't work out. Cabangale wants it. Here's a big point coming for whoever wins this. Quick set. No, nothing out of that one. Near side, Gibbs pops it up. Donziger now to Cabangale again. Stuffed up into solo stuff.
True, he kept going back to Cabangale.
Was that a design play? Franklin. Far side, Jones. Gibbs will get it. Colin trying to touch it over. 2 touches should have been the call, or at least it looked like it. No call there. Now called net violation is a call. Point Michigan State. Paige,
both teams hitting around 200.
Paige Jones with 11 kills. Make that 12 kills now, I think.
Yeah.
So that makes it different. Where's that differential coming in? Far side, Cabangale just stuffed up.
Michigan is just absolutely rolling right now.
Spartans need this point out of the timeout. Cullenwood saves this. From the back line, Franklin with a much-needed kill. So now here's Cabangale with the serve. Lands out. Cabangale with the serve. Jones. Johnson off the fingertips, and Molly Johnson will get it. So that challenge turns out to be service ace. Cabangale. Quick set, quick kill, saved by Gibbs. Wow! And then Franklin with the kill.
The atmosphere in here, absolutely nuts.
And you know Gibbs is going to feel that one tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
Cabangale from the back line. Oh, shallow and soft. And then Franklin takes advantage. Near side. Sarah Franklin's at it. She's on fire right now. That brought Spartans back to where they are now. Off the fingertips, saved. Trying to tap it over. Far side, floated over, saved by Monks. Freebie over to Michigan. Monks. Franklin, yes! Sarah Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. 9-8, Spartans fighting to stay alive, and right now it's just energy all around. Here's Paige Jones, nothing out of that one. Big swing, and Grant will take care of this one. Quick set, and Nia Gross missed that. It'll be 4 touches will be the call. Your lead attackers right now, Paige Jones for the Wolverines with 13 kills. And like I said, Sarah Franklin has 12 right now. Franklin wants another one. Not this time. Franklin with the soft touch, nothing there. From the back line. Molly Johnson with the missed touch this time. It's something that you got to give her credit for. Franklin gets blocked up front. Lands in! Point Michigan State. Here's Donziger. Landed in, and that's a much-needed kill by Mruzik. Franklin. What a fine save there in the back end by Jones. Mruzik gets stuffed, lands out though. The entire bench is saying in. Nia Gross wants it, no. Shy of the tape. Franklin. Yes, no, off the tape. Saved. We'll try it again with Franklin. Off the fingertips. This is still alive, folks. Near side, saved by Cullen. Franklin. She wants it, floats it in, she gets it. Franklin. Robinson just could not handle the ball. It's going to go over. It'll be a Michigan State ball. Cabin Gaylor tried to float it in. Nothing that time. Robinson will handle that. Swing off the fingertips. Fine play there by Mruzik. These programs have such high caliber players. There's Nia Gross with off the contact. She's so good at that. So they're playing this high caliber volleyball while still studying and majoring in whatever they want to major in. I think that's what's so amazing about it. And just denied by Donziger that time. Gets stuffed up. Michigan State will get it. Monk's great positioning there. Here's it again. Floated over. Far side, Jones. Gibbs will get that one. From the back line, Franklin. Jones again. Yes! Just yesterday, we were calling the green and white exhibition match here. Big swing. Try to get it stuffed up, and that's exactly what the timeout is used for, ladies and gents. First time they met, it was a 4-set fun one as that one lands in, and Cullen will take the point, ending in a Wolverine victory. Near side, and goodness gracious me, that swing is a kill. Has a lot of speed and power behind her. Here's Murray. Big swing, out of play, no touch. Cabin Gailey wanted a touch. Miscommunication there by either way. The ball went over. Jones wants it. Ball called that beforehand. Point Wolverines. The call of where the ball has to go. Jones. Ball called dead, and that violation called on Michigan State. Those errors come to bite you, as you're seeing right now. Miscommunication again on the court a little bit for Michigan State. Wolverines, though, they make them pay. Murray with the serve. Cabin Gailey will get a swing at this. She gets stuffed up. Gibbs was trying to get out of the way, but she couldn't. Hits her shoulder and ends in a service ace. Nothing going. Gibbs will get it this time. Freebie over to the Wolverine side. Slide attempt. Yes. 2 away for Wolverines to sweep Michigan State. Dumping it in, and it'll work out. That's a much needed one by Julia Bishop, the true freshman, stepping up. Cabin Gailey with the serve. Quick set. Quick kill. That worked out well for Bodie. And look at that. Paige Jones is serving. Michigan State trying to stay alive. Will they? Franklin. Here's a chance for the Wolverines. Swing. Stuffed up, and they get it. The Wolverines sweep Michigan State on enemy territory. And they'll take another win in the winning books. Wolverines are back to 500. What a dominating performance there by Michigan.